Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today, we will be discussing the Bears quarterback controversy, competition, whatever you want to call it. Um, and it's mostly between two guys at this point. Andy Dalton, who they signed on a 1-year, $10 million deal. That was kind of a backup option. They tried making a run at Russell Wilson, I believe, and obviously the Seahawks don't want to trade Russell Wilson, which I definitely understand. So at that point, they had to sign somebody, and they decided to sign Andy Dalton. Even if they did I think they probably overpaid him. It's a smart move to just kind of have somebody there as a backup option. The other main candidate is Justin Fields, who they drafted at number 11 in the draft after he fell and they traded up from the 20th pick with the Giants to select him in an absolute stunner of a move. The third man pictured here is Nick Foles, who I guess technically could win the job, but I would be very surprised if he did. And I think everybody at this point would be. So it's really either the safe veteran or the promising rookie to start week 1. I will say that there have been a lot of reports that Justin Fields really took well to the Bears playbook. There was a story on draft night that whenever they were getting ready to pick him, Matt Nagy, when they were scouting him, they sent part of the playbook on how, it was a certain formation and that kind of stuff. And he asked him what it was, and Justin Fields apparently said the entire thing just straight down, and he completely nailed it, apparently. He's a very smart player, so at least in theory, he will make at least less classic rookie mistakes, like just awful picks. Justin Fields really isn't the kind of guy to just lob the ball up. If he doesn't see a play, he's smart enough to roll out and probably just chuck it into the stands. So honestly, I think this is probably one of the harder competitions to really pick a winner out of. It's really going to rest in the hands of Matt Nagy and how ready he thinks Justin Fields is. I would say that of the rookie quarterbacks in this draft, he's probably he's like second or third, I guess third most likely, because Zach Wilson, even though it is technically a QB competition, nobody else on the roster has thrown a NFL pass, and there's no real backup to him, so he basically is getting handed the job. Trevor Lawrence, by most accounts, will be the starting quarterback, unless Gardner Minshew really impresses somehow, and Trevor does not. They could potentially start Gardner week 1, but that doesn't make a ton of sense to me. So, honestly, I think at the end of this, there's going to be a lot of back and forth. It's going to be really close. But ultimately, I think Justin Fields will be starting week 1. My reasoning for this is his very high football IQ, and he's really, he almost has the mind of a veteran, despite the fact that he was picked in the draft. So I really think that Justin Fields has a lot of potential, as long as Matt Nagy doesn't completely run him into the ground this year. Hopefully the Bears wisen up, in my opinion, and fire Matt Nagy, because I think he's really going to hold Justin Fields back if given the opportunity. So what do you guys think? Do you think Andy Dalton should start some games? before letting Justin Fields play, or should Justin Fields just start from week 1? Let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is Scoop and Score, and I will see you all in the next video.